Hello students, welcome you all back to the 11th standard mathematics class. So in the last class we have completed some of the 3 examples in the first chapter. Now we are going to continue the examples and later we are going to move on to the exercise that is following that is exercise number 1.1. Okay, now let us see the examples, remaining examples. Okay, the first one we have seen up to example 1.3. Now we are going to see the example 1.4. Example 1.4, that is they have given if x is equal to, they have given a set x as 1, 2, 3 up to etc. up to 10 and then the set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have to find the number of sets B which is the subset of x, and they have a condition. They have a condition that a minus b should be equal to 4. The singleton set 4. What they have given? They have given a set x. Okay, let us take this as a universal set from 1 to 10, and they have given a set a as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have to find the number of sets B which, in which the condition is a minus b is equal to 4. That is when we minus the terms from the terms of b from a, what we get? We should get only 4. Okay, only 4. Okay, now we have to find the number of sets. How many sets that can be formed? Number of sets in the format of this. Okay, see. So they have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The remaining terms is right. The remaining terms is right. Therefore, from this we should get subset. Okay, from this we should get subset in which B can be written as C. We are going to take subset C from these terms, the 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, from this set C we are going to form B, that is B union 1, 2, 3 and 5. Right? Am I right? Correct only? No, because when we minus the set B from A, we should get only 4. Therefore, the B term, every set of the type B should have 1, 2, 3, 5 for sure. Now, then only see suppose let us take a set as 6. Okay, 6. Okay, we have to union this with this set 1, 3, 2, 3 and 5. What will be the elements? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now we have to minus this from A minus C, that is A is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and the set C is 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Right, what will be the answer? 4. Okay, suppose if we don't take 2, 3, only if we take this C as this element alone, what we get? We don't get 4 alone, we get 1, 2, 4. Okay, but they have given a condition A minus B should be equal to 4 alone. Therefore, every element, every set of the type B should have 1, 2, 3, 5. Therefore, we are taking subsets from this, the remaining terms of A, and then we are combining this with 1, 2, 3, 5. Then only we can get, when minusing A minus B, when subtracting A minus B, we will get the answer as 4. Okay, therefore, the number of elements will be as of here. Okay, the the number of elements in B will be as of here. Okay, therefore, here we have n as 5. Therefore, the number of subsets will be 2 power 5, that is 32. Okay, that is 32. Now, we are moving on to the example 1.5. Okay, what they have given? If A and B are 2 sets. If A and B are 2 sets, such that n of b minus a is equal to, they have given a condition, n of b minus a is equal to 2n into a minus b is equal to 4n into a intersection b, and they have given n of a intersection b is equal to 14. What we have to find? Find number of power sets of A. How can we find the number of power sets of A? 2 power n, where n is the number of elements of A. Therefore, we have to find the set A, that is n of A, number of elements in A. If we find this, we can find this n of power p of A, that is n of power set of A. Okay. For that, we want to know n of A. See here, let us take, okay, now let us take n of A intersection B is equal to K. Sorry, this is n of A union B. The question they have given n of A union B. Now let us take n of A intersection B is equal to K. Okay. Therefore, what n of B minus A becomes, let us equate this two alone. N of B minus A is equal to 4 into n of A intersection B, that is 4 into n of A intersection B. What we took n of A intersection B as K, that is 4K. Now, let us take these two elements. N of, okay, this can be written as n of A minus B equal to 4 into n of A intersection B divided by 2. Therefore, 2 and 4 gets cancelled, remaining will be 2. Therefore, n of A minus B is equal to 2 into n of A intersection B. Okay, that is n of A minus B equal to 2 into n of A intersection B is K, 2 into K. Okay, 2 into K. Now, we know the formula of n of A union B, right? n of A union B is equal to n of A minus B plus n of B minus A plus n of A intersection B. N of A intersection B. Now join this. What is n of A minus B? It is 2K plus n of A B minus A is 4K, and n of A intersection B is K plus K. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7, that is 7K. But we already know n of A union B is 14. They have given in the question. Therefore, 7K is equal to 14. The value of K is 2. Right? The value of K is 2. We found the value of K as 2. Okay. But what we have to know? We have to know n of A. Since the value of K becomes 2, n of A minus B is equal to 2K, right? It becomes 4. And n of B minus A is equal to 4K. K's value is 2. Therefore, 4 into 2 is 8. Therefore, what we know the formula, n of A is equal to n of A minus B plus n of A intersection B. What is n of A intersection B? N of A intersection B we took as K alone. Therefore, its value is 2. n of A intersection B is equal to K, which is equal to 2. Shall we substitute the values? See here, n of A minus B is 4 plus n of A intersection B is 2, which is equal to 6. Therefore, n of A, that is number of elements in A, is 6. What we have to find? We have to find the number of elements in power set, that is n of P of A is equal to 2 power 6, which is equal to 64. Therefore, the number of elements in power set is 64. Now, let us see the next example, 1.6. Let us example 1.6. What they have given? Two sets have M and K elements. Two sets have M and A elements. That is, the number of elements in one set is M and the number of elements in the second set is K. Okay. If the total number of subsets of the first set, that is, if the total number of subsets in, okay, first set is 112 more than that of second set. Second set, find M and K. They have given a condition. Okay, they have given a condition. Now if they are taking two sets, the first sets have M elements and the second set have K element. Okay, then they have given the condition, if the total number of subsets in the first set is 112 more than the second set, that is subsets of the first set, the difference between the subset of the first set and the subset of the second set is 112. What is the subset? How can we find the number of subsets of first set? The first sets have M elements. Number of subsets of first set is 2 power M. Similarly, number of subsets of second set is 2 power K. What they have given? The total number of subsets in first set is 112 more than that of the second set. That is the difference between the subsets of first set and second set is 112. 2 power M minus 2 power K is equal to 112. What they have given, the first set subset is 112 times more than the subset of second set. That is, this is greater number and this is the smaller number. Since we have this base is common, see here, before that we are taking this, we are going to write this in this format. Okay, 2 power format. Okay, 2, 5 2s are 10 balance 1, 6 2s are 12, 2, 2 2s are 4 and 8 2s are 16, 2, 1, 4, 2, 7, 2 power 4. Therefore, this can be written as 2 power 4 into 7, 2 power 4 into 7. See here, this is the smaller number, this is the greater number. See here, 2 square minus 2 power 1 means we can take 2 power 1 outside, and here we have 2 power 2 minus 1, that is 2 power 1 minus 1 alone we will get here. Right? Similarly, what we are going to do, we are going to take this 2 power K outside. 2 power K outside means 2 power M minus K, okay, minus 1 equal to 2 power 4 into 7. Okay, from this, see here, compare this. 2 power K is equal to 2 power 4 and 2 power M minus K minus 1 is equal to 7. Okay, we have to solve this. From the first one, what we get? See here, from the first one, since the base is equal to power 4, K is equal to power 4, we can say K is equal to 4. Okay, K's value is 4. See here, from second one, 2 power M minus K minus 1 is equal to 7. Take this minus 1 that side, 2 power M minus K is equal to 8. Okay, see this 8 can be written as 2 cube, right? That is 2 power M minus K is equal to 2 cube. Since the base is same, we can get the power also same. M minus K is equal to 3. Okay, we already know the value of K is 4. M minus 4 is equal to 3. Therefore, M is equal to 7. Okay, this is the value we want. They have asked us to find M and K. The value of K is 4 and the value of M is 7. Okay, now we are moving on to the next example, that is example number 1.7. Example 1.7. What they have given, if n of A is equal to 10 and n of A intersection B is equal to 3. We have to find, they are given 3 things, that is a number of elements in A is equal to 10 and the number of elements in A intersection B is equal to 3. What we have to find is, we have to find n of A intersection B, the whole dash intersection A. Okay, first let us solve this, that is A intersection B the whole dash intersection A. Okay, this can be written as A dash union B dash intersection A. Then using the distributive law, what happens? A dash intersection A union B dash intersection A. Okay, see here we saw the properties in the previous classes, properties of sets in the previous classes. A dash intersection A will be equal to empty set union B dash intersection A. Empty set union any set will be that set, therefore B dash intersection A. Okay, B dash intersection A, but they have given number of elements in A, n of A and n of A intersection B alone. So this should be simplified. How can we simplify this? See here, for this let us use the Venn diagram. This is A and this is B, but this is B dash. B dash means universal set la irundhu B amount we are going to minus. What is universal set? Let us take this as universal set. Universal set la irundhu B amount if we minus, what will be the answer? Okay, this is B dash. And what is A? What is A? This alone. Okay, B dash intersection A dash. That means the common elements that has been shaded in both this B dash intersection. What is the common element that has been shaded in these things? This and all gets this alone. Okay, this alone, that is B dash intersection A. So what is this? What is this? This is A minus B, right? This can be written as, the remaining is A minus B. This can be written. So I have used Venn diagram for your easy understanding. Okay, this is A minus B. Therefore B dash intersection A can be written as A minus B. Okay, A minus B. What is the formula of A minus B? So this one only we have to find, that is n of A intersection B the whole dash intersection A, which is equal to n of A minus B. The formula of A minus B is n of A minus n of A intersection B. They are given these values, right? N of A is 10 and n of A intersection B is 3. 10 minus 3 is 7. Okay, that is n of A intersection B the whole dash intersection A is equal to 7. Okay, next example. We are moving on to the next example. That is example number 1.8. Okay, 1.8. What they have given? If A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4 and B is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. Find, we have to find n of A union B into A intersection B cross A difference B. Symmetric difference B. Okay, we already know, we have seen while seeing the Cartesian product, that is n of A cross B cross C is equal to n of A cross n of B cross n of C, right? This is the formula. So this can be, what we have to find? N of A union B cross A intersection B cross A symmetric difference B. This can be written as n of A union B cross n of A intersection B cross n of A symmetric difference B. Okay, we want to find this. They have given the sets A and B. From this we have to find A union B. What is A union B? 1. We have to add the add means we have to join the elements of both A and B. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 6. Therefore, what is the number of elements in A union B? A union B is equal to 6. And then A intersection B. What are the elements in common? Only 2, that is 3, 4. Therefore, n of A intersection B is equal to 2. Then What is A symmetric difference B? Which is equal to A union B minus A intersection B. This is the formula we have learnt in the previous class. Therefore, it happens n of A symmetric difference B is equal to n of A union B minus n of A intersection B. What is n of A union B? It is 6, and n of A intersection B is 2. Therefore, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, we have to just substitute the values here. That is, n of A union B's value is 6 into n of A intersection B's value is 2 into n of A symmetric difference B's value is 4. 6 4 is 24. 24 into 2 is 48. Okay, just we write it in a formula, then we found these three values, then we have substituted in the formula, then we got the answer. In the next, we are going to see the last example. Okay, next we are going to see the last example, that is example 1.9. What they have given, if P of A denotes the power set of A. We know that P of A means it's the power set of A. We have to find, what do you have to find? Number of power set of A. Okay, what they have given? They have given us a set, not A, sorry, this is empty set. Okay, empty set. N of empty set is, the number of elements is empty set is 0. Okay, then the power set of empty set becomes 2 power 0, which is equal to 1. Okay, anything power 0 is 1. And again, power set of 0. What is power set? Sorry, not 0, empty. What is power set of empty? It is 1. The number of elements in power set of empty is 1. Therefore, it becomes 2 power 1 is equal to 2. Then again, P of empty. It is number of elements here is equal to, here we have 1 and here we have 2, and here it becomes 2 power 2. It is 4. Therefore, the number of elements in power set of empty is 4. Totally 4 elements. Okay, we have completed the example. Next, we are going to move on to the exercise following that, that is exercise number 1.1. Exercise 1.1. What is the first question they have given? They have asked us to write in the roster form. What is roster form? Actually, they have given a set in the set builder form. It is called as the set builder form. See here, first one, x belongs to n such that x square should be less than 121 and x should be prime. Okay, this is the condition. This is called as the set builder form, and we have to write in the form of roster form, that is like this: a is equal to 1 2, a is equal to 1 2 3 5, in that formula. Okay, let us take this as a. Okay, see here, a should contain only x in which the condition x square should not be greater than 121, that is x square should be less than 121. Okay, we know 1 square is 1, for 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, likewise 10 square is 100, and 11 square is, it goes on, 11 square is 121, but they have given x square should be less than 121. Therefore, the elements will be from 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 10. But they have given a condition, x should be prime. What are the elements that are prime from 1 to 10? 2 is a prime number, then 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, right? and 7 is a prime number. Therefore, the elements are A is equal to 2, 3, 5 and 7. This is the roster form of the given set. Okay. Next, in the second question, what they have given, set of all positive roots of the equation. What's the equation they have given? X minus 1, x plus 1, x square minus 1 equal to 0. Let us take this set as B. Let B is equal to this one. So, we have to find the roots of this equation. Then we have to take this set as only the positive roots. See this, shall we expand this? Already they have given in the expanded form. But see here, a square, x square minus 1. It is in the formula of a square minus b square. That is x minus 1 into x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. What it becomes? Therefore, when we have to equate each of these factors to 0, that is x minus 1 is equal to 0, x plus 1 equal to 0. When we take that, we get only minus 1 and 1 as the answer. This is the solution of the given equation. This is the roots of the equation. But what we need is, we have to take the set B as only the positive roots. Here minus, it is in minus, therefore it is not a, it will not be the element of B. Only positive roots, therefore 1 alone. D is equal to 1 alone. Third subdivision. What is the third subdivision? X belongs to n such that 4x plus 9 less than 52. Okay. Let us take this as this set as A. A is equal to. Okay. The elements of A should be x, should be in the natural number. It must satisfy this condition, that is 4x plus 9 less than 52. The natural number starts from 1. Therefore, let us take the value of x as 1. 1 means 4 into 1 plus 9 is equal to 4 plus 9 is 13. Okay. Likewise, let us go on. Okay, see here, 6, 4 into 6 plus 9, 6 4 is 24 plus 9 is equal to 33, 33 is surely less than 52. Then we go on, let us take x is equal to 10, 4 into 10 plus 9, which is equal to 40 plus 9, this is 49, x is equal to 11, 49 is less than 52. Shall we take x is equal to 11? 4 into 11 plus 9, which is equal to 44 plus 9. Okay, what we get? 53. 53 is greater than 52. Therefore, we are restricting the value of x to 10 alone. From 1 to 10 alone. Therefore, the set A will be written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Fourth one. See the fourth subdivision. What's the fourth subdivision? The set x such that x minus 4 divided by x plus 2 should be equal to 3, where x belongs to real numbers which should neglect 2. Okay. We have to find this. Let us take this set as B. We have to find the set B whose elements of x should be, when we simplify this, the x which simplifies this, then the value that we are going to substitute for x must simplify this, but we should not, we can substitute any value from the real number, but it should not be of minus 2. Except minus 2, we can substitute any number, and the number should, any real number and the number should satisfy this condition. Okay. See, let us take this alone. X minus 4 divided by x plus 2 is equal to 3. In this what we get? X minus 4, let us take it as it is 3. Take this x plus 2 that side, x plus 2. X minus 4 is equal to, multiply this 3 inside, 3x plus 6. So bring this x this side and 6 this side. What we get? 3x minus 2 is equal to minus 4 minus 6. That is 2x is equal to minus 10. X is equal to minus 5. Okay, minus 5 only is the answer. Therefore, the set B is equal to minus 5. Only this term will satisfy this given condition. Therefore, we are taking the set set B whose elements is only 5. Okay. See the next question. Now what we did, they have given in the set builder form, and for that we wrote the roster form of this set. Now they have asked us to write this set builder form. Write this set minus 1 comma 1 in set builder form. This will be homework for you, assignment. Do it as yourself. What you have to do, let us take the set as A is equal to, you have to write in the set builder form x such that there should be some condition. Okay, there should be some condition. What's the condition? You have to find. Okay, next the third question. The third question, what they have asked is, state whether the whether the following is finite or infinite. We have to say the given following conditions are finite or infinite. See the first subdivision. X belongs to n, that is natural numbers, such that x is an even prime number. X should be what they have given. X should be of natural number. Natural from numbers from 1 to up to etc. X is an even prime number. We know the only even prime number is 2. The only even prime number is 2. Therefore, we can say the number of elements is 1. Therefore, this is finite. This is an finite set. See the second one. X belongs to n such that x is an odd prime number. Odd prime number. Is that finite? See what are the odd prime numbers? 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Okay, 13, 17, 19. Okay, it goes on like this. There is no end. It goes on till infinity. Therefore, this is infinite. We cannot say the number of elements. Therefore, the second one is infinite. Okay. See the third one. What is the third one? X belongs to Z. What is Z? Z is a set of all integers. Integer. Then X is even and less than 10. Okay, so it is a set of all integer. X must be even and less than 10. See what are the integers? Integers from minus infinity to infinity. It comes. The integer line comes from minus infinity to infinity. X is even below 10. Okay, it must be an integer, but it must be even and below 10. It goes on decreasing like this. Therefore, we cannot say this as finite. This is also an infinite set. This is also an infinite set. Okay, next one is X belongs to R. R is set of all real numbers are such that X is a rational number. Can we say this is finite? Set of all real numbers means real numbers, it includes all natural numbers, all whole numbers, all integers, all rational numbers. So in the whole set of real numbers, we have to say the number of rational numbers as this set. Can we count the number of rational numbers? Is that possible? Rational numbers will be in the form of 4 by 3, 2 by 4, like this. Can we count this? No, it is impossible. That is, it is infinite. Therefore, this set is also infinite set. Okay. Fifth subdivision. X belongs to n. N is set of all natural numbers such that x is a rational number. Similarly, in the last subdivision, what we have done? We have seen real numbers, so rational numbers in the real numbers. Now, natural numbers in rational numbers. In the whole set of natural numbers, rational numbers, we have to find it is a real number, is a natural number. Is that possible? See, natural numbers means it comes from 1, 2, 3, etc. up to infinity. In this, we have to find rational numbers. That is 4 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2, like this. There are many rational numbers. We cannot count this. Therefore, this is also infinite because natural number is infinite, right? In that infinite set, we are again going to find the infinite rational numbers. Therefore, the whole set becomes infinite. So, we have seen 3 sums in this exercise and we have remaining sums. Let us see these remaining sums in the next class. Thank you.